Welcome everyone to another amazing series of the midweek analysis video. And as usual, we know that the midweek analysis is usually posted to keep us on track with what we are expecting for the week. So, without wasting much of anybody's time, I'll dive right into what I am looking for on what I'll be expecting this week candles to form on the major pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, AUD USD, and the rest of them. But first, we need to look at DXY, which is the dollar index, to see how this can affect the major currency pairs. So if we start our analysis from the top-down approach, starting from the weekly time frame, we can see that in the last 2 weeks, all right, the first week of January and the last week of December, we've had two weekly up close candle, which means we might possibly see another up close candle this week. And if we go down into the daily time frame, we can see there is an old high over here with a gap which is acting as a draw on liquidity. So this is the short-term level I'm looking for price to draw into, because it is very obvious that that is a draw on liquidity and price is significantly heading in that direction. As you can also see on the daily time frame, fair value gaps are being formed on the daily time frame, which is telling us that there is a lot of momentum on the daily time frame trying to reach that level at 99.312 figure. Now, with this in mind on the DXY, we can easily say that on all other major currency pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, we might be looking for the reverse of this, all right, which means that we are going to be looking for sell side liquidity pools. So if we go into Euro USD, we can see also that we've been having daily candle close, bearish candle close on the daily time frame, and we can also see a short-term retracement and then a continuation of a down close candle over here. So our next targets for Euro USD would be basically the level at 1.162. All right, that is the level we'll be looking for. That is the closest level, closest drawn liquidity that we can seek for. Now, if we drop further into the 4-hour time frame, we can also see a market structure shift here. We have this market structure shift, and we also have an order block on the 4-hour time frame. All right, so once price trades into this order block, we can use that as a PD array to look for shorts, look for or lower time frame shift to market structure, and target the sell side liquidity pool. Also on GBP USD, we should also have the same narrative because the dollar index is bullish. So we expect every other foreign currency pairs to be bearish. On GBP USD, we can also see that we've had daily fair value gaps, all right, and price has retraced into that daily fair value gap, and we can easily start looking for shorts. All right, so if we drop down into the 4-hour time frame, we can also see there's a fair value gap created on the 4-hour and also a sweep of liquidity and a change of market structure. All right, you can see that change of market structure clearly if you move into the 2-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame. You can see how price took out buy side liquidity and started dropping lower. So now we are retracing into this market structure swing move, and then we'll be expecting to see price start moving down once it gets to the equilibrium of 50% of the swing move. But this is just an analysis and this is just an outlook of what I think is going to be happening in this week price action on the markets. And also, if you're going to be trading alongside this narrative and this idea, remember to use best practices of risk management and do not over leverage on your trading accounts. And until I come your way again next time, remember to always trade well and trade safe.